Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me here at our 8 a.m. hour of the WITN First Alert Desk. Jim had to go over to an appointment, so I'll be riding solo today. So our weather report won't be as thorough as usual, but I will do my best to keep you all updated on what's going on today, as well as some of the things to keep in mind throughout the week if you're planning on doing anything outside throughout the rest of the week and also the weekend as well. Before we get into all of that, one of the stories that we wanted to bring to you today is the fact that yesterday was the beginning of municipal election filing. So people were able to file their candidacy for the November elections. That started yesterday for city and town governments, and many people here in Eastern Carolina had the chance to file for running for office come the November election. So we did see quite a few people from Pitt County, Greenville, as well as Snow Hill. We're going to take a look. Our reporter Haley Hollinger has more on that story.
At the Greene County Board of Elections office, Diane Andrews showed up to file to run for mayor of Snow Hill with hopes of revitalizing the downtown.
Well, then register. You can't, if you don't do anything, you can't have anything. And I'm a firm believer if you keep on doing what you've always done, you're going to keep on having what you've always had. You have to walk out there and take the chance.
Current Snow Hill Mayor Dennis Lyles, who served 16 years, is not running for re-election.
Every time, somebody's always different that goes in office. I understand that. And so the thing is I think change is good sometimes.
Dylan Potter filed for Snow Hill Commissioner. He says people need to step up to see progress.
People love to talk online and say we should do this, we should do that, but until you actually get involved and do it, nothing's going to change. We can talk about it all day, we can complain about it all day, but until you actually do it, nothing's going to happen. So that's why I'm running. I'm ready to actually do something.
In Snow Hill, 3 commissioner seats and the mayor position are open. 4 people have filed to run in Snow Hill elections. In Greenville, every seat is open on city council, including the mayor position. So far, 14 individuals have filed to run in Greenville.
All right, so like the story had mentioned, it did open up yesterday, and many people have already filed for candidacy for positions like mayor, like county commissioner, like city council members. So a lot to unpack there, especially just going to see how these community town governments will shake out come the November election. We are now going to turn over to the forecast. I'm not going to go through all of it like Jim would, but I do have the 8-day forecast available for you all to check out, just to see what it's looking like throughout the day, today, tomorrow, and throughout the rest of the week. So we're going to have that pop up right there. We did issue a first alert weather day today in terms of the heat. We are in a heat advisory for most areas of eastern North Carolina. Few of the areas that are not in a heat advisory as of now are some of the coastal communities like Carteret County and those surrounding areas. No heat advisory there, but still things are going to be very, very hot throughout today and the rest of the week. Jim did mention that the heat index feels like temperature is going to be upwards of, it's going to be 106. So that does surpass the 105 heat advisory criteria, so that's why we did issue a first alert weather day today. So keep that in mind, especially for any of you who are working outside. Please stay hydrated, listen to your body, take frequent breaks when necessary. You definitely don't want to fall victim to any kind of heat-related illnesses. I know we've been talking a lot about heat-related illnesses over the last few weeks. Jim and I were talking a lot during the heat wave. We did have an excessive heat wave for 5 days with temperatures, feels like temperatures in the 100 plus. So please be careful out there. Please also make sure that you're checking on your neighbors, your friends, your children, your neighbors' children, anyone out there. Just make sure that they're doing okay during this really scorching day of heat. So the other thing that Jim also likes to mention is look before you lock. That's the term. Just make sure that anything that is living is not in your car before you lock your door. It does get very, very hot in those cars as they sit in the sun. So please be careful out there. Today, Jim did mention that there may be an isolated storm here or there later today, so just want to keep that in mind if you do plan on doing anything outside. Doesn't sound like it's going to be anything worth canceling plans. The big rain chances coming are going to be starting Wednesday, tomorrow into Friday. Thursday, Jim mentioned, is the best for rain coverage, so you do want to just keep that in mind. We're going to be seeing some rain, but nothing severe. Jim did mention that you'll be seeing some heavy downpours. This is going to be more like a tropical kind of rain, so heavy downpours, lots of lightning, but we're not seeing heavy wind gusts, damaging winds. It's just going to be a pretty big rainmaker, but he did mention about 1 inch of rain from that, so just keep that in mind. Hopefully I'm doing okay here, but he did mention as the rain chances lessen throughout the rest of the week, so coming into the weekend, there are still some rain chances. Obviously, still pretty far out to decide whether or not if that will hold up or how much or how little it'll change. But for the weekend, please don't cancel your plans yet, or if you're considering going to the beach or the pool, you may still have some time during those rain chances to catch some waves or do something fun by the pool. You don't want to completely cancel your plans yet, but as the rain chances subside, the temperatures do heat up again, so we'll be breaking the heat that we're seeing today, but then as the heat comes down, the rain comes up, and then as the rain goes down, the heat goes up. So it really just screams summertime here. You're either getting the heat or the rain. I mean, for the most part, we're going to be dealing with heat a lot, but just keeping that in mind, especially if you're working outside. Thank you everyone in the comments. That's making me feel a lot better. I feel like I know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, just want to keep you all informed and updated. So hopefully that is all helpful. Thank you, Mona, Amanda, and Emily. You are so wonderful. If you guys have any other questions, Charlie's going to be back at the 9 o'clock hour with your weather update. He is the meteorologist there. So if you have any other questions in terms of some more technical terms, he's going to be there. But hope you all have a really awesome day. Be sure to tune in again at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. We are here throughout at the top of the hour every day. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.